Selena Gomez addresses drama with Hailey Bieber and Madison Beer.
Jeffree star speaks out on Nate's new girlfriend rumors.
And Prince Harry caught hitting up Disney CEO for a gig for Meghan Markle.
All that and more on today's Daily Hollywood Rundown.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of DHR, but not just any DHR. It is Monday, which means it's time for
the
Monday DHR. The Monday DHR.
I don't even know
the
what
Monday DHR. This is like falling.
I'm head out. Clearly that Monday DHR got me very excited,
Yes.
because we are here for another really exciting week on DHR, delivering you all the freshest news. So you want to stay up to date. You know what I'm going to say next. Make sure you hit that subscribe button right there, and also hit the bell to be notified the second we post about it, and leave us comments because we love to read your comments.
Of course, we love to read your comments on YouTube and on our socials. You can find me at Emile Ennis Jr.
Yes, and you can find me at Sussan, that's with 2 S's _Morad.
And
we love to hear from you all the
we
time.
do love to hear from, and like, not even kidding, guys. So much happened over the weekend, and we have a lot to break down. So we're gonna go ahead and kick it off, starting right now with, wait, who are we starting with?
Gigi and Zayn.
Oh my God, this shocked me.
Zayn and Gigi are officially back together. Well, we don't know that for sure, but it certainly looks like they're back to boyfriend and girlfriend in these photos that were taken of the two of them over the weekend. They were spotted together not once, but twice out and about in New York City. You know, the place where they once shared a house together? Well, they might not be ready to move in together quite yet, but they're taking the first step by hanging out not once, but twice in a row. They had a pretty tumultuous year last year with lots of ups and downs between the two of them. In fact, for quite a while, nobody could really keep track if they were actually still together or not. However, while we understood they weren't dating at the time, a source close to Gigi said that she had, quote, always had a soft spot for Zayn, and they have a lot of history together. Well, fast forward to this weekend, the two were first spotted together arm in arm on January the 11th. They were accompanied by the best double date partners that anyone could hope for, Bella Hadid and Dua Lipa, who of course you would know is dating Gigi and Bella's brother Anwar. And things got even more intimate the next night, the night of Zayn's actual birthday, because he and Gigi were spotted together again, and this time on their own. They were seen once again walking through the streets of New York, and this time at Madison Square Park. But it seems this wasn't just a spur-of-the-moment decision. A source told E! News, quote, Gigi and Zayn got back together right before the holidays in December. Zayn has been reaching out to Gigi for the last month, and she is giving him another chance. She has always loved him, and the break between the two was needed. Zayn has been working on his past music and focusing on his health, and is in a really good place currently. Everyone is happy for them, and Yolanda and Bella have always loved Zayn. They all have always treated him like he's part of the family. Now, these were pics that we did not see coming. I remember I shared them with you on the weekend. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I was so happy to see the two of them together, though.
Listen,
they look really happy together.
If you go back into Clevver history, I've always said that Gigi and Zayn were one of my favorite couples, and I know that they are on and off again more often than not, but I'm glad they were spotted out together, and I think the fact that it was twice is what shook me. Because, you know, one time it's like, oh, okay, they could have just been hanging out, just like when Bella and the Weeknd were hanging out for her birthday weekend. And like,
and the fact that they weren't trying to keep their distance from each other, they were like, you know, linked up together as well. So I think this is like looking really good and looking really promising, and we're so here for it.
Just in time for Valentine's Day. All right, so if you don't know by now, Jeffree Star and Nathan are officially broken up, and Jeffree's actually slamming rumors that things are happening with Nathan outside. Let me just explain. So after much speculation and silence on social media, Jeffree did confirm on Saturday that him and Nathan have officially broken up, and Jeffree also addressed rumors that Nate had already moved on with a girl. We covered the fan speculation in this weekend's Lowdown episode, so you can check out the backstory there, but this news comes just days after abruptly canceling his makeup tour with the Mitchell for personal reasons in the form of a 17-minute YouTube video titled We Broke Up.
It's been difficult because Nathan never wanted to be in the spotlight, right? We fell for each other when we met, and we fell for each other so hard, and I'm grateful for him, and I'll be grateful until the day I die.
Now, many fans have been searching for reasons as to why the two broke up, considering they have so much love for each other. There were multiple points where he brought up some reasons as to what led them to their breaking point, including the fact that the two love each other, but they are not in love with each other. Jeffree also continues to state that Nathan has never wanted to be in the spotlight and had a hard time adjusting to the attention he's been given as a result of their public relationship and why the two started growing apart. He also revealed in a heartbreaking tweet that the two have been broken up for a few weeks now, but just like any public breakup, breakup, this one also came with its share of rumors and speculation. After just 2 days of announcing the news, Jeffree has already been hit with claims that Nathan has moved on with a woman. Jeffree clearly wasn't having it with the rumors and instantly took to Instagram to slam the false reports. He posted a photo to his Instagram story of Nathan at home with the dogs while Jeffree went to visit his grandma, saying Nate was being a dog dad all day. And in sharing that Nate was at his home watching the dogs, which he helped raise, while Jeffree was visiting his grandma, he had this to say on his IG stories about Nate's rumored new girlfriend.
Him and I both felt like it was necessary to show that he is actually at my house today, because there is a few media outlets reporting that Nathan is in another city with another girl. I'm like, you guys, do you think me and him want to date anyone else right now? Do you think that's on our minds? Hi, on day 10 of crying my eyes out. No, that's not what we're thinking about right now. So I saw a few people, big publications posting straight up lies. Hi, my lawyer will call you in the morning.
I mean, we knew something was coming because there was that deleted tweet that we talked about last week from Jeffree, and like people were like, what is going on? There was a whole bunch of speculation happening, and then Saturday he obviously released this video, and of course there's gonna be rumors, and what sucks is, on the one hand, you as a fan of Jeffree might feel, I wanna know everything that's going on, but on the other hand, like Jeffree and Nathan are going through this, and if Jeffree ever wants to reveal exactly what the reason was, not just like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
And I think Jeffree addresses that, and I think, you know, he does live a very public life, and he has said that, you know, multiple times in addressing everything, and he has been really thankful for people like giving him his space and checking in on him to make sure he's okay, because he said despite like, you know, he said there's no tea and there's no drama to this, like we are two real people that are going through heartache and pain and really, you know, opening up and kind of saying it is what it is. He's going through a really hard time. And, you know, and part of the reason that he's given everyone is that, you know, Nate struggled with living such a public life because he didn't like being in the spotlight, whereas for Jeffree, it's been his life for a really long time. So he said that, you know, he's really like looking forward to 2020 and, you know, things between him and Nate look like they're great in the sense where there's no like animosity.
I mean, new house, and I will say as far as the new house goes, it's nice when you at least are in a different space, because if you're in your old place and you have all these memories together after all these years, and now he can just like embrace the new space and it's like a new start.
Yeah, it's a new start, and he's excited for 2020, and you know, he said he's got a lot of support and family around him, so yeah, it's good to see that he's doing well. All right, so it's Monday, and we've got one of our favorite segments, which is WTF OMG, where we get to break down something we've seen on the internet, or you guys, like pretty much everyone's seen on the internet, that makes you go WTF OMG. And basically, you guys, unless you've been sleeping under a rock this week or last week, or you haven't tuned into Clevver News, you would know by now that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle announced that they were stepping down as senior royals and kind of stepping down from their senior royal duties. Now, this literally almost broke the internet last week, Emile. And there's something that emerged over the weekend that literally has us all saying WTF OMG. Okay, so we're not going to get into all of the details surrounding what the internet has called Megxit, because truthfully, we don't have enough time to get through all the details here. But one of the things that Harry and Meghan did say in their exit statement was that they wanted to become financially independent. And we actually discussed on DHR last week if we thought Meghan might actually want to get back into acting. Anyway, news broke over the weekend that hot off the heels of their announcement, Meghan had signed a voiceover deal with Disney to do a voiceover for an unspecified project in exchange for a donation to the wildlife conservation charity Elephants Without Borders. According to page 6, royals are barred from working for money, therefore the donation payment makes sense. But that's not exactly what had people saying WTF OMG. It's a video clip that has surfaced of Harry and Meghan attending the Lion King premiere in the UK last year. You remember the one that had so many people losing all chill, including us, over the Sussex royals meeting Beyonce and Jay-Z and chatting on the carpet? Well, yeah, while Meghan was actually meeting Queen Bee, Harry was having an interesting conversation with Disney CEO Bob Iger that somehow got caught on video. And don't worry, if you can't hear what the audio was, the good people of the internet have put in subtitles. Take a look. WTF OMG, Emile.
Shook.
I know. I was so shook when I have so many thoughts on this, but one of the things that I thought was the coolest thing, and I was talking to you about it this morning, was the fact that a lot of times when, you know, you go to like entertainment-based events and carpets and things like that and award ceremonies, you know, you go out there and you hustle where you're trying to meet like certain people that you know, you'd like to meet or get in front of in terms of like, you know, hooking up certain deals. The fact that Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were also doing that at the Lion King premiere when meeting the Disney CEO, I just thought was like, oh my God, it was very humanizing. Like it made me see them in a,
Like, we talked last week, I don't know if we talked about it on here, but there was that viral proposal where the guy recreated Sleeping Beauty and did the animated whatever.
Yeah, that was so cool.
So we have that, plus we have this Prince Harry story. All I'm saying is these guys are making it so hard for some of the average guys in the world. They're really setting the bar high, and all we need to do is really like look to see what the standards are going forward, because everybody's gonna be looking at these guys thinking that that's how life is.
Oh, because Harry's out there like hustling for his wife, getting a job at Disney.
We need to step it up in 2020, y'all. So remember we said there was a lot of tea to happen this weekend, and this one, was not expecting. So Selena Gomez was spotted out at the same restaurant in West Hollywood, Craig's, which is a celebrity hotspot. Hailey Bieber was there, and y'all, some rumors started, and we're gonna break down all the drama right now. So over the weekend, it looks like Selena Gomez and Hailey Bieber, together with Madison Beer, had an unintentional run-in with each other at a celebrity hotspot. Selena was there having a little dinner celebration in honor of her new album released for Rare after the premiere of her new film Doolittle, and by chance, Hailey Bieber was also there having dinner with pal Madison Beer. And while this seems to have been just a coincidental run-in, it had many fans taking sides and assuming that the run-in was planned and done intentionally to rain on Selena's celebration. And while it was both Hailey and Madison out together, Madison, of course, is a friend of both Selena and Hailey, and so-called fans started flooding Madison's Instagram account with trolling comments and snake and rat emoji, saying things like, "Queen of Snake, you should be so sad because you lost Selena Gomez," and hundreds of posts of snake emojis. Well, Madison had enough of the trolling comments and addressed them herself when she said, "These rumors are getting insane. I just had dinner with my friend Hailey of 10 years and that's it. How is that a crime? I love Selena, always have, as y'all know, and I would literally never in a million years try to upset her. That is just mean and unnecessary and nothing happened. It was just coincidence. You're bullying me for no reason." And while Madison came out to share how insane the rumors were, some people still didn't back down, like this person who said, "No such thing as coincidence, Madison. We both know that. And y'all went over there for a reason. Even if you and Hailey Bieber were both not aware, one of y'all definitely was, and they ain't cool. Nasty." Well, it appears that Selena herself got wind of all this, and Selena wasted no time in slamming everyone who was taking aim at Madison by leaving a comment on that same picture that was getting flooded by hate, saying, "This is disgusting reading all of this. This wasn't intentional whatsoever. I'm so disappointed that people would speak to someone like this. I've known Madison since she was a baby and watched her continue to become the woman she is. There is no issue." However, some fans were calling Selena out, saying that she unfollowed and refollowed Madison on Instagram. But regardless, Selena came out and stuck up for Madison so the haters could back off and pointed out there was no issue with Hailey and Madison being there while Selena was. So the question is, do you think that, obviously, it was a coincidence, but do you think, as those people were saying, that Hailey or Madison actually knew that Selena was going to be there? I mean, people go out to restaurants all the time.
Yeah, and Craig's is like a celebrity hotspot. There's paparazzi anytime you drive or go past. They're out the front waiting because a lot of celebrities go in there. It's interesting because I don't know who arrived first, and you don't know, like with some of these celebrity establishments, like someone might have reached out if they knew they were coming.
Yeah.
Like whether it was Selena coming after or vice versa, to say, "Hey, do you know that Hailey or Selena, you know, either of them are going to be there?"
Right.
Because sometimes I think it probably works that way in the world of celebrity. I think it was a coincidence based on everything that, like, we've seen what Selena has said and what Madison has said. One of the things that I thought was really cool was after Selena's comment, like I was just scrolling through Madison's comments, and a lot of the initial ones were really negative with a lot of the snake emojis. But after Selena went and said, "This is ridiculous," so many more people were just coming to Madison's defense and also supporting her and saying, "We're here for you, we love you." And I thought that was really cool of Selena to sort of step in that way.
Yeah, I love she defended Hailey in the past before. I just love this.
Yeah, love it. Women sticking up for women when they're seeing them going through something really difficult online that clearly is just a rumor.
Yeah.
All right, it is time for the final rundown. 1.5 minutes on the clock. Kicking it off with Oscar nominations that came out this morning. The Joker leads leads with 11 nominations. Following The Joker were 3 films with 10 noms each: The Irishman, 1917, and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Meanwhile, Jojo Rabbit, Little Women, Marriage Story, and Parasite each earned 6 noms. Leading the snubs, however, were female directors, as women were left out in the Best Director category for the 2nd year in a row. And though Cynthia Erivo nabbed a Best Actress nomination for Harriet, 19 of the 20 acting nominees were white, which was something that was being pointed out on social. J-Lo also was snubbed from the Supporting Actress category, and despite Awkwafina winning a Golden Globe last week, she was also snubbed for The Farewell and didn't make the cut. There's lots more to check out, so be sure to check out our news feed on all the noms and snubs.
Yes, but we have to talk about last night, because last night was the Critics' Choice Awards. Susan was there, but we have so much to talk about, including Zendaya.
Yes.
So many of our A-list celebs walked the red carpet, including J-Lo, Charlize Theron, Joaquin Phoenix, and Nicole Kidman, but we have to give a special shout out to Zendaya, who slayed the blue carpet with this warrior look, which she shared to Instagram with no caption. Her stylist, Law Roach, shared some amazing pics, called her Warrior Woman, wearing Tom Ford, and she also shared it to Twitter.
Yes, she looked incredible. Now, moving on to some more award news, because it is the season, Ariana Grande will perform at the Grammys. Now, despite her dispute with the Grammys last year, Ari announced that she'll be performing via Twitter with this tweet that said, "See you Jan 26."
Ooh, cannot wait.
Cannot wait for the Grammys.
But guys, that is a wrap on today's episode of DHR. We really do appreciate you watching. So I have a question for you. First of all, we always talk about these celebrity hotspots. We talk about Craig's or like Delilah, whatever. So Susan and I had this idea a while ago to do this show where we actually go to these hot spots and like show you guys kind of where these celebs hang out. We think it'll be really cool. So if you want to see that, let us know so we can pitch it to our boss and get it produced.
Get it produced.
But let us know in the comment section below. And yeah.
Yeah, I love that idea. Clearly. I really want to know what your thoughts are on potentially Gigi and Zayn back together, these photos. How did it make you feel? What are your thoughts? Chat it out in the comment section below.
And we'll be back here tomorrow.
Bye, guys. Hold on, before you go anywhere, catch up on this weekend's episode of Celebrity Lowdown right over here, where we talked about Jeffree and Nate and all the backstory.
Yes, and guys, while you're over there, go ahead and click subscribe, because why not?
Why not?